And good evening, everyone. This is a kind of different Trolling with Logic, and just to very quickly introduce the panel, and back for a second show in a row with us, Lundy. How are you doing?
Holy shit, I'm here again.
Yes, twice in a row. This is unreal. Marty, how are you doing?
Getting ready to start drinking because I know what we're about to do.
Yep, I take it you've got the cheapest, nastiest alcohol you could get your hands on.
Actually, no.
Oh dear. All right, Kutch, how are you doing?
I'm already drinking, so I'm fantastic.
Yes.
I can go get a cheaper bottle. I guess that would be appropriate. But
Yep. So everyone, just to let you know what you're in, well, you'll probably know just by the title of this video on YouTube, we're going to do an audio commentary to the movie God's Not Dead. So if you have a copy, I'm not going to say if you, cause of legal stuff, if you bought it, well, you know, you can ask questions later. But whatever.
But clearly you have far too much money.
Yes, and you have too little of something else. But anyway, just to let everyone know, this is, like I said, it's an audio commentary, so get your copy of the movie ready, and you've got it all squared up. Your timestamp should be 000, and I will hit the play button now. And yep, you should be seeing some funky credit sequence. So, oh, did we say what the name of this was? It's God's Not Dead. And I'm sure everyone knows what this is about, and they've heard it's already an infamy, this film.
yeah,
So, I don't know, has anyone actually watched this yet?
No.
I've only seen clips.
Yes. I know, Lundy, you've been very keen to do something about this film.
See,
Hey,
I wanted to do like a
Hercules,
video
yay.
on it, but it hasn't come out yet, and I don't feel like downloading it, so...
Yeah. Well, Lundy, can you just turn your audio on the actual movie down just a tad? It's coming through.
Being Cain, holy crap! They got Superman,
Yes.
the shittiest version.
I think he's the angry atheist that's got cancer. There's various different kinds of angry atheists in this film.
He's playing Hitch.
But yeah.
God's dead. Well, in order to
You gotta
not
love
dead.
that. the
Well,
horror
either
music
way,
starts
I
off right from the
mean,
beginning.
oh.
God. I feel
We're
like I
shoving
need some
each other,
wine with
showing
this
how much we
cheese.
love each other.
Yes.
Are they allowed to do that? Aren't they Christians?
I'm sure they can touch elbows. It's okay.
Well, I think this is
Christian side hug, yeah.
okay, and I think this is setting up all the stereotypes they're going to be ripping into here.
From what I heard, there's like 1 million subplots in this movie, so this is gonna
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah, this isn't boring.
Oh, here we go.
Yes. You can
The
see.
shifty Muslims.
Yes. I think this is the
You can't tell if they're a Muslim if they're not just brown, but they also have hijabs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they're not legit Muslims.
Yep. And I think that one in the shop there that's the vegan stereotype they've gone for there.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Aren't
they make
they
fun of
supposed to be, like,
liberals
straight
by
edge
having
and
like
shit?
the worst vegan stereotype ever,
Yeah.
if I hear correctly.
Yep.
She's all like, "War is bad."
And
you
was
shouldn't
that
kill
the
animals,
stereotype
and
who
animals are
doesn't know
people,
how to set an
blah."
alarm clock or what?
Oh, goodness knows. Yep. The Asian kid dressed formally on his bike.
Let me guess. He's good at math.
Yeah, I've heard about the Muslim stereotype.
Don't college students have like, you know, Pop-Tarts or something they can just pop into their mouths
Yeah.
instead of having to wait in the microwave? Fuck the coffee.
She made coffee in a microwave? Holy shit.
Yeah. And I'm wondering about this.
Oh, American education.
Uh-huh.
It's off. Now I'm going to take off the hijab because I'm a rebel.
But then she's not the stereotype, though.
Oh, I
because
just-
they would have kept it on.
Oh, give it a while.
Mm.
I've just noticed he's wearing a Newsboys t-shirt as well. So if you don't know, the Newsboys did the song "God's Not Dead." So yeah, product place. That's the only thing. I think that's the only product placement you're going to get here.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I've never heard of people who set up classes outside on the front lawn.
With a
There's usually, like an office for that.
With a laptop as well. Notice that they even can't show the brand of the laptop. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to stereotype philosophy students in this.
Probably.
Oh, probably.
Oh, what's this guy's character going to be now?
Always serious.
Yes. Oh, there
Look
you
at that.
go.
A murder. Meat is murder. American humanist.
I love evolution. It's all so evil. Yeah. Did she actually leave it parked with the phone in the holder?
Yep.
Careful, showing him like this can't be a Christian movie anymore.
Oh, here he is, Superman. Okay.
I'm establishing myself.
Well, you're fast. You're Superman. Just go help her.
Yeah. God. Yes. Give me a second, guys. I'll be back.
Who cares?
Get on with it.
Yeah.
I just love how his idea is, I'll only do something for you if I get something out of it. It's so strange.
Oh, so that's what they were establishing. Okay.
Oh, can't remember.
Of course, that's the only reason he's taking her out on a date. I expect that we're going to have sex.
We're atheists. That's how we work.
If I remember correctly, they never outright state that the businessman's an atheist, but because they make him a douchebag, we're just supposed to assume he is.
Yeah.
Can't remember. Who's this woman again? Oh.
Oh, she
When the hell did she have her? At like the age of 40?
But I'm guessing they're going to establish that she's lost her memory and all that and Alzheimer's stuff because she's an atheist, right?
No, if I remember, this is the Kevin Sorbo's character mother. Kevin Sorbo's character's mother in this film. And of course...
No, I don't think it's Kevin Sorbo's character's mother. I think it's the businessman's mother.
All right, and that's why he's an atheist. He's because like she's...
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't become an atheist unless something bad has happened, yeah.
Unless you're mad at the world.
Whoa, they put him in the philosophy class?
Yeah. They're actually portraying philosophy student. I thought they would go for the stoner, everyone long greasy hair look for this philosophy. Sorry, Lundy, I just had to go there. So.
Oh, hush. Fuck that, man. I don't even do
So
work.
what the hell is he doing there?
He assumes what a lot of people assume, that philosophy classes are easy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's never happened in the history of college.
No.
Ever.
Oh, look at the
Nor
list
do
he's
I
got
believe
there.
that anyone has ever actually used a
Why is he-
whiteboard that small.
And why has he got Richard Dawkins' name on there?
Because
Because he's a philosopher. No, wait.
No, he's not.
I'd debate that with a few of those
Why
names.
the hell is he on that
Fucking
list?
Ayn Rand. You're going to call her a towering intellect?
I mean, it's philosophy 101 they're doing, isn't it?
Well, that's not what he called it, but I don't know how those numbers work anyway.
Yeah, but no, it's like a beginner's philosophy. It's a minor class, this I think.
Yeah.
So you think they would start off with something other than those names, because as Lundy will say, that's pretty heavy stuff he's got written up there.
Plato, maybe?
Yeah, to just
Whoa.
basically throw all of the classics
Wait a
at
minute,
you,
read
as
that
well
word
as some
now.
modern days.
What?
Like, here you go, know all of this shit now. No.
Yeah, an introduction to philosophy course. I think an introduction to philosophy course would do with a definition of philosophy.
Yeah.
Not atheism, agnosticism.
We didn't delve directly into religion,
Yeah.
like on the first day of philosophy. That's like semester 2, semester 3 shit.
Yeah, but it's also a specific issue. You want to be like, I mean, philosophy is about how to
epistemology
think.
in general.
You'd get started with methods for, addressing those specific issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd pretty much have that class. You wouldn't even have that as a specific class. You'd have it as a discussion. You'd start off by saying, "Here's what epistemology is," and then people would be like, "Well, how do you know this? How do you know this?" And then eventually, God comes up as a sub discussion. That's usually not actually a thing as directed by any one professor.
Exactly. And for the record, the whole "how do you know" thing, Seitan is not involved.
No.
Yes. Though an intellectual giant as Seitan is.
No, he's never gonna find himself mentioned in a psychology course.
Yeah.
Except
Nor
maybe as
philosophy
a case of
Unless they're having a comedy day.
here's how not to think.
Yeah. And that's another subplot introduced there. The Newsboys concert, I think. Or whatever.
I really don't think this is how a first philosophy course day would go. God does not exist. Or, I'm pretty sure philosophy will teach you how to think, not what to think.
Yeah.
Or give the
That's
argument.
the general feel of it. Also, this is entirely taking the phraseology of God is dead out of Nietzsche's work and completely misconstruing it in a manner that it was never meant to be construed. But, when's the last time Christians actually read atheists with any sort of actual desire to know what they said?
Yeah,
why?
Because every
What
professor.
the hell would be the point?
I could see maybe like an advanced course making them write it too. I think there was a case recently, Lundy, you might remember this, where a teacher got all the students to write Jesus on a piece of paper and stamp on it to show that,
Yeah, but that had nothing to do with religion.
Yeah,
that had to do with...
See, that's the only way...
In fact, the teacher herself was Christian, and she had a bunch of parents sign off on it before doing it. The whole idea of it was that words on paper are just words on paper. They don't actually mean anything. So when you step on it, you're not actually stepping on Jesus, and you need to recognize that. That was the whole point.
I'm just saying that's one way where this could be in a philosophy class, but what he's done right now is just...
What he's done right now is do something that would get any philosophy professor fired.
Yeah, and saying, I'm going to flunk you if you don't do this right now on your very first day. It'd be like, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't hand me the paper fast enough. You failed.
Just to add a little more dickery. Lowercase g, perhaps this one should get extra credit. Fuck you.
You spelt your name with a 7.
So?
Well,
what a douche.
Yes.
My name is Professor Douchebag. You will do what I say in my course. For I am a figment of the fundamentalist Christian's imagination.
Yeah. And whatever you do, don't think for yourself. This is a philosophy. Oh, wait.
Oh, balls. Right.
Hello, Mr. First Year, First Semester students. I'm a philosophy professor, and I demand that you have a debate with me.
I'm just thinking what would be really cool right now.
Crying out loud.
They should just have in a kind of Batman, I'm straw man.
Be so much better if, like, every time he walked into a room, straw just kind of like fell from one of his pockets.
Along with the Darth Vader team.
He's even got the evil goatee from the Star Trek episodes.
I mean, we make fun of William Lane Craig, but you can't even imagine in his philosophy classes he'd be this much of a dick to.
No.
You cannot be an atheist in my class.
No, if anybody actually does look into William Lane Craig, they'll realize that most of the things that he's done for philosophy in general, as far as like peer-reviewed works and the like, has little to nothing to do with his actual Christianity.
Yeah.
Missed that. What did you have to do?
There are universities where if you went into a philosophy class, you'd have to declare your beliefs, and they're Christian ones mostly. You have to sign a declaration of faith for a lot of those classes. What's that on the board?
Oh, you're having Rene Descartes on there. You realize he's a Christian, you fucking retard.
And David Hughes. So that's going to... You're not even 20 minutes into the first day or the first class, and you're getting to...
And he just gives you a giant list of people. He calls them all intellectual giants and, like, awesome. Even though fucking Ayn Rand was on that fucking list.
And then he says, go and read David Hume and Descartes.
And Rene Descartes.
Yeah, like, you'll be able to do that now.
In the original translation. Brr.
For I am an atheist professor. Brr.
Because, you know, God can't totally do that himself.
Is that the Muslim girl that's working in the canteen?
Clingy!
That would creep the shit out of me, by the way,
is.
having the next 50 years of my life planned out by somebody.
It's like, and I'm gonna go over there now.
Yeah, that is the Muslim girl, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Listen, bitch, you better fucking pass this class and start being an atheist or I'll fucking you up. 'Cause I love you.
Oh no. And notice how the Christians are all driving big SUVs, the biggest of the big, and... Oh god, it's this douchebag.
We're good old-fashioned boys, and we drive big trucks and stuff.
We don't have time for no fucking homo around here.
Cat.
She looks a little bit like Ann Coulter.
Yeah, because... This is totally how reporters go about interviewing people. With an iPhone. They're doing their best to make it look like she's holding a gun to you. Do you think that's probably some subliminal thing on the part of the filmmakers? Crikey. It's all gone quiet in here now.
Oh. Yeah, he actually had a point there.
I'll be back in a second. Right?
The things that matter.
Like shoot.
So I guess hunting ducks is like an important issue in the United States.
Yeah.
So he's being a douche, but he's not an atheist? Cool. Oh yeah, they're taking the perspective that it's good to kill things, right? Okay. Sometimes I get confused by these things when they can't decide which side is supposed to be right according to the movie.
Uh-huh. By day, I am a mere Western woman.
Want to go back to my apartment? Giggity, giggity, goo. You've shown your mouth.
And I just wish you would embrace our Western values because you're clearly being oppressed.
That person.
I'm a ninja.
So, well, first of all, yes, there is, but so what?
Fucking Muslims believe in the same God as Christians, and they know that. That's in the fucking Quran. Like, what the fuck? Christians are people of the little book, according to Muslim theology. They know this.
But the authors of this piece of shit apparently don't.
They don't. They could barely get the lack of belief right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, barely. I mean, they don't get it right at all, but yeah.
Plus, there's plenty of Muslim theologies out there that say that there's no such thing as somebody who doesn't worship God. So, I don't even know what the fuck is this person?
He parked in a fucking handicap spot as well, the bastard. That's when he thought you couldn't hate the Muslims more enough.
It's the Muslims according to Fox News. That's what they've done here.
Mm-hmm.
They're not all violent. Just most of them. That's all it takes is most of them. Fox News.
It's just the crisis of faith moment.
Oh, there's the priest. Anal sex scene coming up. Oh, no, wait. He's in college. He's way too old.
Well, let's see here. He's martyring himself on behalf of his beliefs, and he's going to church to get his ideas as to what to do. That sounds a lot like Man of Steel.
True.
And in that movie, all I could hear during that scene was, "I am Jesus."
Yeah.
To be honest, I think To be honest, all I hear that priest say is, "Could you please keep your brooding to one side? Your man Eddie over there is getting turned into Venom."
I really hope all these subplots get tied up somehow.
I believe they do, but they do very half-assedly.
Meh, it's bound to happen.
Or you could complain to the college about
first semester. You're not going to commit academic suicide. Even if you get flunked on the course, you're just...
Yeah. Like, nobody in the future is going to give a shit if you got an F in a fucking philosophy class one time because your professor was a retard.
Yeah. Or you could just report it to the head of the school. You know, I think that kind of...
If he flunks you or treats you differently because of religious reasons, that's discrimination.
So report it, bitch!
Yeah, his advice there was do it will be the only meaningful exposure to God the students get.
Because I don't know, they're not humans? What? I mean, it's kind of hard to be alive without being exposed to religious bullshit.
Yeah.
Why isn't anybody recommending that he go to the head of the school?
Yeah.
Clearly, this is against, ethics.
Yeah.
The entire time in his head, this priest is going, "Motherfucker, I want to go home."
Motherfucker, I want to go snort coke of a male prostitute's ass. So,
a 10-year-old prostitute's ass
that I bought from Bangkok.
Something like that.
As bad as we can get it.
Oh, look, NewsBoys posted up there.
This book doesn't have any answers.
Yeah, just pick a page. Don't bother with the context.
Marty,
he who lies with another man shall be stoned. That was unhelpful.
No, I have to correct you there. The priest did actually recommend these verses too.
So?
Right. No, but he didn't pick them at random.
No, maybe not, but it's kind of important that you read the whole damn thing, which no Christian ever does.
I recommend John 3:16. Here we are. John 3:16. Go sucks. Well, that was no help at all.
Revelations 22:20. Jesus said, "I am coming."
The Reverend Dave.
Giggity.
Goodness. You see, it's the Reverend Dave. That's this guy's name.
He replies back, "It's 2 a.m. in the morning. Fuck off. God is sleeping."
Don't try to be clever. Yeah. Well, that hasn't stopped you so far, has it?
So basically, the priest is telling him, "Hey, so you're going to do it. So, hey, just wing it."
It kind of reminds me of how Reverend Lovejoy handles Flanders.
Hold on, my texting's more important than my life.
Switch the thing off. It has an off button.
Probably from that fucking cell phone. Well, there's one thing to do now. Cook meth.
Or finish texting.
At least I have a rich boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Not for long.
You have cancer? Yeah. But better cook meth, bitch.
No, he'll just say, are we still on for sex tonight?
Cliche.
6? How old is it? It's his first year and they've been going out for 6 years.
Well, they clearly got together at 12 years old, so...
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
Oh,
their youth group collided with theirs.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's a bus accident.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's a bus accident.
Don't worry, they haven't had vaginal penetration yet. It's all about the ear sex these days.
I gotta love to meet some of that ear sex. It's all the rage.
Yep, he totally wasn't looking down her top just now. Oh.
No, that would be kind of stupid because you're going to flunk everything else.
Hey.
Clingy.
Years going on.
She's got a fucking point.
Even though that point is absolutely psycho.
Yeah.
She's in person.
Yeah.
Well, in fairness,
God is Professor Radisson.
Well, in fairness, he does have a very impressive facial hair.
Yeah.
I just want to stroke it. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
All I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure if God did exist and he was trying to give this guy some guidance, he's probably not going to be like, hey, fuck all your grades, dude. You need to prove this professor wrong in his own class and get a fucking F out of it.
Yeah.
In fairness, though, I wouldn't go with that one who's planning your future 50 years down the road. She's kind of obsessed.
And this is Paddy here. Oh, it's Reverend Dave again.
Yeah, but a completely different storyline.
Yeah.
I'm already way more interested in these guys' vacation than I am the rest of the movie.
It sounds a lot more fun.
Maybe the car was made by atheists. Or maybe the car is an atheist. Just talk to it about God and it'll start working, at least by this movie's logic.
Why would you talk about flat
Did
Earth?
you just conflate Christianity with flat earthism?
Yes.
I just can't believe that any philosophy professor would just like dwell on this for more than a class.
Well, here we go. Who's betting it's going to be William Lane Craig's stuff here?
Probably.
I'm pretty sure it will be.
No, we don't.
Oh, well, the discussion is over.
Oh, God. Come on.
Oh, he just flunked.
Oh, so we're going straight Lee Strobel on his ass.
Oh, here we go. What did I tell you?
Has nothing to do with it.
Oh, God.
Appeal to authority. Okay, he's already wrong.
He set all this up in like a fucking day.
Olber's paradox.
They've got...
Oh, the fucking look on Radisson's face.
It's a look on the audience there.
He's just like, what the fuck? You don't know that?
Get out. Now.
I know who I'm flunking next.
Why the hell
How
did we
could
even accept
God
you?
utter any commands? We've already established that there was nothing. Nothing means no God either. It didn't have anything right ever.
No.
Oh, really? So the Bible explains how the Big Bang happened, did it?
Yeah, and we're talking about talking snakes, talking donkeys, zombies, reenacting Thriller.
But,
so long as we can interpret it in a way
Earth
that
being
scientifically
square.
sounds accurate, then it's true. But otherwise, it's just an allegory.
was his whole point there was the fact that, oh, the universe has a beginning, and the Bible predicted there was a beginning, therefore the Bible had it right. But so did every other holy book in existence. What do you fucking do?
Yeah, Hindu Vedas started off with that shit too. So the Epic of Gilgamesh. Every creation myth ever says that the universe had a beginning. Every one of them.
Hence creation myth. By extracting them from their beating bodies.
I will say something. Reverend Dave is the most likable person in this movie so far.
Yeah, not saying much though. No, it doesn't, dumbass.
Yes, we do.
Oh, come Yeah, you don't want to cite that in a philosophy class.
And how do you know he's uncreated?
What do you mean who?
Why is it?
Why who?
Like, the problem is when you posit God, you are positing a who, and therefore necessitating that a who is necessary for creation.
Yeah.
With Dawkins, he's not doing that, so you can't actually reverse that question, you fucking retard.
Yeah, I don't...
He hasn't made a single argument for the existence of a God.
What?
Who cares?
Of course. I'm only a first.
Let's appeal to another authority that is in a field other than his own field of expertise here. But yeah, let's talk about that anyway. Shut up, you moron! Yeah, that's a pop science book. I have it. It's irrelevant to the question of whether there's a God.
Every philosophy professor that actually wants to comment on the state of science and scientific endeavors as it is, and what scientists say, read the technical shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because even the most... Of course you don't. You're a fucking first year.
Yeah, and no one would expect you to.
If he was doing this to be a good mentor, I'd be like, okay, tone it down with the, you're being a bit of a prick. But, like, I can understand him trying to get him to think outside of the arguments. Or, not outside the argument, but trying to look at more. Trying to learn more. I will be getting my monocle and my mustache will be a bit more pointier by then.
Where does he get the time?
Why is he devoting this much time and effort to this shit?
Yeah, I mean, isn't he supposed to, like, teach a class? So you're saying don't debate him? You're the one who wanted the debate. You idiot.
Everybody in this film is stupid.
Yeah.
Most people in this film are assholes.
Everybody's an asshole.
Like, who am I supposed to sympathize with? I guess whoever's being the least amount of an asshole or having the most amount of assholes talking to him.
So the Muslim girl, because she's the only one who hasn't been an asshole so far, I think.
That's because she hasn't talked.
Yeah,
she had like 2 lines of dialogue. That's why she's not
that would explain
biggest asshole.
And Reverend Dave's been alright, I suppose.
Well, relatively.
I'm Batman.
Why?
6-year relationship. 1 fight. It's done.
What, that you're stupid?
He does have a point here.
Yeah.
But she's still being a complete douche.
They're both being
Just
douches.
walk away. Walk away.
Okay.
Both of them are being stupid. She's being selfish, and he's being retarded by fucking deciding to focus on one class. It's not going to matter too much as far as his degree goes.
Yeah. I mean, it would help his law degree, but it's not the be-all and end-all.
It helps you formulate arguments and be able to suss out a valid evidence, that kind of stuff.
With
but
that professor,
really,
no, it won't.
Yeah.
Like, he won't get shit by debating a professor who's just like, hey, if I can say God doesn't exist, I'm off, thank you. Like, fine, do it. Who cares? Apparently video games are allowed in Islam. That's like the most old school gameplay I've ever seen, by the way.
I want it.
I think Coughlin could make some jokes about what kind of video game he's playing, but let's not go there.
Okay.
No, I don't think we could get away with that.
No.
An audiobook of the Bible.
Oh, come on.
That is the most boring listening material ever.
Well, in fairness, it looks like she's going to sleep.
Fair enough.
Touché.
Oh, look at the brother.
I'm actually gonna try that if I'm having trouble sleeping.
Have some
Genesis 1, chapter
in your
1.
ear going, and then Isaac begot Jacob, and then Jacob begot.
Yeah. I didn't even read that part. I just skipped through it.
Oh, sorry, what happened? I fell asleep.
And evidently, it worked.
It's Jesus.
Oh my God.
Yes,
You're a Jew.
it's a text that Muslims regard as a holy scripture. But the authors didn't know that.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, so he can cure cancer with his heat vision.
When did this become
Concentrated
Marvel?
heat vision. Goes through the skin, don't even feel it.
Because I'm a douche.
No, wait.
I hit 17 hole-in-ones. I've got cancer. What do you mean, think? Bye.
The doctor said you had it.
Yeah.
Yes, he's Superman. He can hear everything.
I can hear your cancer right now.
What
Who the fuck says that when their partner says they have cancer? Lex Luthor, maybe. Who the fuck says that?
That sounds like role reversal. Usually it's the woman who accuses the man of only using the word love to get pussy.
I got sex.
Look, if you're gonna just go and die on me, I'm gonna go get some more,
Maybe we should tell him cancer does not it's not infectious. It's not an STD.
I don't think he really thinks it is. I think he's just like, well, since you're gonna die, fuck you, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, but he can still get some until she dies.
I don't know. I think even an asshole would feel weird fucking somebody with cancer.
Well, it depends on how big an asshole he is.
And he's a pretty big asshole.
It's not like it takes being
He's
an
a
asshole
movie
to fuck
villain.
somebody with cancer. It's just weird regardless.
Mister. I like reading.
How stupid are you?
Yeah.
Kiss Gowd. Yeah, you're a moron.
It's only one fucking class.
It was the first day. He could have dropped it, but then he's like, nah, I gotta argue with the professor for no reason.
That's kind of the definition of a Christian, you moron.
Oh, you believe in God? Yes? Oh, okay. The end.
Define
That should be
alive.
the
Does he
entire
have
movie. Like,
does he
Professor
have
Radisson comes in and he's just
metabolic
like, Sarah,
processes
just want to
going
ask
on?
everybody what their beliefs are. He's like, I'm a Christian. Okay. That's it. That's the movie. Bye, everybody. We live in the real world where nobody really gives too much of a shit.
Hello, Steve Buscemi Jr.
Kind of reminds me of Ted Haggard.
And now I have your soul, mortal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Batman.
Get on with it. Which would explain why your car isn't working. What?
Literally the second you got into it.
Oh, for crying out loud. During a business meeting?
I'm evil. I will double cross you at any point in time. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
She has cancer.
Bitch got cancer on me.
She got cancer. I don't want to deal with it.
Her cells are becoming obnoxiously selfish. I dumped her.
There's like a million things wrong with dumping somebody because they have cancer. Like, you can't even get started on that list.
No.
No. That's... A million is like a very, very, very short estimate. Like, an underestimate, I mean.
Because everybody has to be connected in this movie.
Yes.
It's like Spider-Man. Praise the Lord.
You mean praise the flying spaghetti monster?
Touché. That's why I have this massive erection in my trousers.
So this is one of his students. Fucking hell.
He's a rebel. He just breaks all the rules.
Oh boy.
What age was she in his class, by the way?
We don't want to know.
That's two very suspect relationships we've spotted here.
You marked the paper, dumbass.
Almost.
And her brother's
She
a
grew
dick.
up.
You
Bitch, you're not supposed to read. You're supposed to make sandwiches.
Here we go.
I dated a girl who believed in ghosts, God, and like a million other supernatural things. We could have plenty of conversations.
Yeah.
In fact, that conversation does not need to come up ever. Oh yeah, because that's how it works.
That's a fair comparison.
Yeah.
You know what? If I
Stop cheating on me with Jesus. Yeah, that's fucking funny.
This plot says.
I don't give a damn what your job is.
I don't give it that. Yeah, pretty much. I drove it here. It works. Maybe you just have some weird electromagnetism going on with you. Or you're possessed by Satan. I don't know.
Motherfucker just drove it in.
Sir, I will start the car for you.
Jump, please.
Sir, you don't have a
The
driver's
missionary
license,
couldn't
do
be
you?
more entertained. Debating a Christian kid and taking up your entire class's time and wasting the semester away? Just thought we'd ask.
Well, someone's talking sense.
Finally!
It's not academic suicide, you moron!
And even if it is, it's his teacher. You're supposed to help him, you fucking retard.
And he's saying this in front of his colleagues?
Oh my...
Fucking evil!
Oh,
Get out.
no, leave.
Now.
Expecting all of them to
wench.
just fucking like hiss like vampires.
Leave, wench.
Go make me a sandwich.
To the dining. Oh. Oh, look.
Ah, math, finally.
And chemistry.
But just one god.
Talk about God? Oh, no. Sorry, just had to do the... Daniel, son, you know talk about God in class? See?
Whatever your professor believes, you believe, bitch.
Yes, because that's how philosophy works. No, wait.
No, that's how success apparently to your stereotypical China person is.
Yeah.
The angry Asian dad stereotype.
Smells a bit cyanide-y to me.
What's weird is, I believe it's supposed to be Japan that's stereotypically, like, hardcore into education. Not necessarily China. So,
well, they're working
I don't
on
know... I have this image that the people who made this movie don't know the difference between Japan and China.
Oh, perish the thought.
What?
Nobody says that in actual goddamn conversation.
It means I'm a big, ginormous dick.
What an asshole.
Slow motion.
What kind of a person humiliates their wife in front of all their colleagues?
An atheist.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
I'm sorry, darling. I didn't mean to humiliate you like that. It just came out.
Who the fuck quotes... I'm sorry, who the fuck quotes Socrates during dinner?
Someone who wants to seem smart even though he isn't.
Keyword once.
My bones are made of adamantium. Is that going to be an issue?
How is he making all these slides?
So not physics.
Huh?
There's no circular reasoning in that sentence. That's not what he said. That's not what he said.
Holy crap. Do you know what? I think this film is an autobiography of Kent Hovind's life.
But he didn't say that.
He didn't say it needed to. He said it's going to because of universal constants.
Because of physics.
And he's also saying that it needs to in order to exist, and we know it exists. So, if you want to phrase it that way, that's fine. Oh, he's just strawmanning him.
Because it says that God exists, and that's how I agree with him.
Ooh, that quote mine again.
Quote mine.
Oh, what did he mean by that, by the way? Oh, that's right. He was saying that science and philosophy are now separate, and now philosophy doesn't actually do scientific work anymore. It comments on different things.
Yeah.
That's in the same sense as God is dead, wherein God became irrelevant to a certain form of discourse, which is kind of funny to me because it shows that not only don't they understand the fucking phrase of philosophy is dead in Hawking's book, they don't even fucking understand the phrase God is dead in fucking Nietzsche's books.
I thought she was a Christian. Christians necessarily believe that God can make mistakes because, I mean, the whole creating humans so they fell thing.
And, I mean, Satan.
Yeah. Christian God makes mistakes all the time, apparently, so... Oh, Christian God's never mind. Christians don't read the Bible. That explains it.
So basically what this guy is saying, God loves you, therefore you don't need the love of another person. Fuck your marriage. God loves you.
Darwinist.
Who the hell is a Darwinist? There's no such thing as a Darwinist. Fuck the person who came up with Darwinist.
Yes. No, he didn't. He didn't. Shut up.
No. Stop right there. Stop by your head.
No. That wasn't Darwin, you moron.
He said a common ancestor. Oh no.
Oh god. Oh.
Well.
Oh.
Well, nature doesn't jump. That's not how it works. No one says that's how it works. For crying out loud. It's the cloak
argument.
Really? Lee Strobel? You're going with fucking Lee Strobel?
You went from Stephen Hawking to Lee Strobel.
Well, I don't believe in evolution anymore. I do, however, believe in devolution.
Look, seriously, if you jump from Stephen Hawking to Lee Strobel, what's next? Yeah. Jordan?
Eye to eye.
Eye to eye, yeah.
It's like they think, okay, so they don't even get Lee Strobel's argument right, because Lee Strobel was talking not about the entirety of the fucking animals. He was talking about the Cambrian explosion. So this guy's not even using Lee Strobel's arguments right. Do nobody who write this movie actually look up what the fuck they're talking about?
No.
No, I think that's been well established.
It's so bad he hasn't made arguments for God yet. It's just science. It's just been arguments about origins again, and science makes no comment on God.
Yeah.
See, now they're trying to establish that without God, everybody's lonely, and we need people in order to live because otherwise we're sad.
Something like that.
We're pathetic creatures that require the love of God in order to be happy in our lives.
I'm straw man.
Really? 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 The one-man slow clap?
Well,
you already have the fucking goatee.
Well, in fairness, that was...
Here we go.
I'm Batman.
Oh, yeah.
So he's a theist.
So he's Peter Quill.
So yeah.
But you do believe in him. You've concluded that he does exist. But not because a bad thing happened.
I know a shit ton of atheists who weren't Christians. I will say this:
I've never been a Christian.
Outspoken atheists tend to have been former Christians.
But they didn't deconvert because bad things happened, generally speaking. They deconverted because they figured out...
Hitchens' book, he's just like, no, I just couldn't buy fucking the bullshit claim.
The Muslim chick.
Exactly.
Everything was specially created for us. It just sounded like bullshit.
Here's trouble.
Or Matt Dillahunty, who, read the Bible.
Yeah. Yes, because Muslims are violent people. Yay! How dare you read a book that I consider holy?
Oh, God.
I just don't understand how she got to that point. They really don't establish that. They're pretty much just like, she's a Muslim, but she wants to be a Christian because reasons.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing.
And they've never established this guy's been abusive, really.
Yeah,
no, they've established him as being a stereotypical Muslim.
Sorry, I have to disown you now.
Aye, oh well.
That's what I'm commanded to do by nothing.
No. I am sorry, daughter. The script compels me.
Yet they're You know what? I'm actually surprised they're actually showing that the father actually does have a human side to him at all.
Is he still in the same car?
He's always driving around like that's his job.
Just to sit in the back of a limo all day is his job.
Sir, can we please go somewhere? No, once around the block again.
He's jeopardizing his brother's chances of studying abroad. How?
By talking about old women who believe stupid things?
By talking about what's going on in class.
I wonder how everyone in this film is connected. I wonder how the Muslim student is going to be connected into all of this.
Well, she was
working in the school cafeteria or something.
Yeah, she was the cook.
I know, but I thought it was going to be a bit more connected. I don't know. I just have a feeling that that's going to come into play.
She's going to die, but that wasn't established. Most people who get cancer survive. Kind of helps if you inform us that it's terminal. Because usually it's not.
Okay.
$10, she finds Jesus in the end.
And gets cured because of that. Because, of course, correlation implies causation.
Because of reasons.
Yeah. She's magic. Holy shit.
I love how nobody else in that group seems at all interested in whatever Resurrection had to say. They're just kind of like standing there not looking at him.
Well, they're extras. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Atheists and Christians just can't get along. That's just how it works.
Because of reasons.
Because God hates atheists, I guess.
Well, it's more like Christians hate atheists, but whatever.
His name is actually Pastor Dave.
He's like Cher.
That's how he signs all his checks, Pastor Dave. I just had a thought. So everybody comes to Pastor Dave for advice. Pastor Dave has to get advice from the black guy. If M. Night Shyamalan was directing this, black guy would end up being God at the end of this.
Yeah.
True.
No.
No, nobody else.
It's not Morgan Freeman.
But nobody else will be seeing the black guy apart from Pastor Dave all the time.
Turns out, double twist, the black guy doesn't exist at all. Pastor Dave,
that's another
imagine him the whole time.
Double twist. Not only is that guy the God, but he also doesn't even exist.
So I think
that made this movie hella interesting.
Weird thing is...
here's the best twist of all. The black guy is the flying spaghetti monster.
Oh.
But
that's M. Night Shyamalan territory double twist.
You know something? I think Pastor Dave's had the most amount of screen time in this film, which is weird. He has been in it a hell of a lot.
He's been in a lot of scenes, but most of his scenes are really short.
The after credit scene is Pastor Dave in a padded cell.
But I don't know, is it just because Pastor Dave comes across as a human being in this compared to everyone else?
Kinda. He also gives shitty advice to people.
Yeah.
Jesse, if you want to cook meth.
I bet you he farted in that lift. I bet you anything. Look at the evil look on him. He's got one brewing.
Yeah, I saw that smirk.
I just farted.
Yes.
My girlfriend just broke up with me.
I can breathe again.
Look.
Yeah, you can see.
And I'm gonna take it out on you,
Look
bitch.
at his face there. Yeah, he was smelling a fart.
Oh, this is your territory,
It raises the question. Begging the question is a different thing.
Atheist is the most potent weapon against Christianity. There is no weapon. Like, the rhetoric is just so combative and completely unnecessary. And then we have the free will defense, which most academics have at this point accepted as a defense against the Epicurean attack of evil, but has nothing at all to do with the evidentiary argument. Yeah. Plus, the way this guy formulates it is fucking stupid. He's like, hey, guy's just gonna sit back and wait until all the evil happens in the world, and then he's gonna destroy it. So there you go. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, here we go. Lundy.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
That has nothing to do with moral absolutes.
Okay, so divine command theory is definitely necessarily a subjectivist point of view as far as morality goes. So no, you don't have moral absolutes as a Christian. I know you think you do, but that's just because you're a freshman.
Yes,
there's plenty of reasons. You have to get along with each other. I have to live with you.
Hey, Mr. Philosophy Professor, define morality for him. That'll shut him up.
Sorry, couldn't hear anything. Try saying call find pizza, open calendar.
And the entirety of metaethics since then has disproved that.
If you're a fucking psychopath.
No, not to you. Not to the people affected by it.
Believe or don't believe.
What increase does it give you? What increase in value does it give you to add God into the equation or add an eternal afterlife into the equation? It gives no increase in value. In fact, it just decreases the value. If we have an eternal afterlife, then yes, nothing we really do on this particular earth matters all that much, because fuck it. We've got an eternity after this shit to look forward to.
No. Well, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he's got a point there. It's not philosophy the way he does it. Because you just said something extraordinarily stupid.
Oh, here, go on.
Here we go.
I don't hate something you don't believe.
If he's an atheist, he doesn't believe in him, but we've already established that he does, so...
I'm going to walk up the steps.
So you're not an atheist, then? Because an atheist would not give that answer. So you believe in him. Case closed.
So he wasn't an atheist all this time.
No.
I hate Lord Voldemort.
Holy shit, that's actually a reasonable question.
I actually think that it's not a reasonable question, because I hate Lord Voldemort, but he doesn't exist. I think he's a dick.
Touché.
I hate hipsters and they don't exist.
But then again, I wouldn't blame Lord Voldemort for something that happened to a real person. So the analogy fails.
That is also true.
I just think the line of reasoning here as to how can you hate something that doesn't exist is stupid.
Yeah.
When your reasoning for hatred has to do with real life and how that affects your real life, that can also be valid depending on how the fictional thing affects you.
For example, young Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, God, they're not dead. Oh, okay, now. Oh, Jesus.
I am a Spartacus.
He hasn't made a single cogent argument.
There's probably someone in the background going, "You're all fucking retards."
The head of the department needs to walk in and say, "What the fuck's going on in here anyway?"
That's when he punches him.
Just walks out of class. Fuck class today, everybody.
Rage quit.
Well, I would probably rage quit if I had a class like that.
You're all idiots.
I mean, it's supposed to be a philosophy course, but everyone has demonstrated that they are convinced by no argument. He hasn't. Then you're stupid.
Okay.
Idiot.
Then you're stupid. Not because it's stupid to follow Jesus, it's just stupid to be convinced by what the fuck just happened.
Yeah, well, I would say it is stupid to follow Jesus, but whatever.
It's debatable.
Oh, Pastor Dave's back.
And he had zero relevance.
I mean, the only real
plot.
reason I can entertain why someone would be religious, I should say, is because they were born into it and they're just so brainwashed by their either their cultural heritage or indoctrination that they just can't think critically about it. Then I can understand why they would be religious.
Oh, that doesn't really explain people who are like extremely intelligent and are trained to think critically who do.
Well, you compartmentalize beliefs.
But like even people who focus mainly on their beliefs in their work. Like, yeah, we can agree that William Lane Craig's kind of fucking stupid, but there's plenty of Christian philosophers out there who are actually fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
How many of them
focused on their Christianity as part of their work?
How many of them were atheists? Well-educated atheists. They were experts at philosophy, for example.
No, I mean like
and
people who were
Christianity.
Christians to the day they died, and contemporary Christians.
Exactly.
Yeah. I've actually enjoyed Pastor Dave's plot a lot more.
What was his plot? Getting a car that works?
Yeah.
Basically.
How's that not more entertaining than the main plot?
Touché.
Good point.
Curing
dementia, or whatever. With
see, when I saw this part
vision.
of the trailer, I thought this guy was supposed to like represent the devil or something.
Yeah. Well, he kind of does. He's a businessman. Ooh. And an atheist.
But hold on. If he's a businessman, he's bringing money into the economy. He's a good old Christian, hard-working, put up by the boots kind of man.
Yeah.
No, Superman, how can you say that? Well, having superpowers tends to do that.
Because you're in a DC comic. Makes no sense.
No.
The reasoning here is so circular.
So he's going to convert because of the ramblings of a senile person?
I don't think so. I think this is like the one guy in the movie who doesn't.
Oh, right, because he's the biggest asshole. Yeah, gotcha.
I'm Batman.
I see dead people.
Couldn't hear anything. Try saying, coma, find pizza, open gallery.
Move, bitch.
When did she convert?
I don't think she did.
So evidently these guys are actually a legitimate like Christian rock group.
Yeah, they are. Oh, she has to convert.
Why she gotta be so cunty about it?
You believe in God? You bastards.
But that's a story now. Oh. Yes, they are. Talking snakes.
Pi is equal to 3.
Point to self. Right here.
Lord.
In Marvel.
And past
why do you need to
and
find
family
it somewhere?
And friends and society and the way that, like, there's a million ways you can drive home. I don't understand the question.
Well, it's not, so I mean... Talking snakes! It was the flying spaghetti monster, you moron!
He's a false prophet. Burn him.
Burn him. Burn them all.
Do Christians actually, generally speaking, believe that all it takes is like one little sentence and any atheist will be converted? Because that's what it seems like here.
Nope.
I'm just glad this movie's almost over. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I think I've been driven further away from Christianity by this movie.
If I had another hour, I'd tap out.
They all failed that year because this was supposed to be a 20-page assignment.
Well, he wrote in all caps, that guy, so he failed.
Hate mail!
They're about as good as on a YouTube comment.
He enjoys metal.
Oh, come on. This is like this exact ending of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Except Guardians of the Galaxy was actually good.
Yep.
And the little letter and the gift and all that shit made actual sense instead of just being brought out of nowhere and not even being alluded to throughout the entirety of the movie.
Yeah, touche. Guardians of the Galaxy got this right. In fact, why can't we just watch Guardians of the Galaxy?
Because then we wouldn't have any shit to say about it.
Yeah. We've established we can't commentate on good movies. It's just too difficult.
That is true. In fact, right now, I'm going to say this right now. Go watch Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's a fucking awesome movie.
Oh my god, listen, that a coincidence.
I'm going to presume that she went there.
Yes, because all Christians would. Oh, no, wait. In fact, Christianity... Doesn't Christianity forbid rock music? Oh, not this week. Never mind.
I know plenty of Christians that are embarrassed by Christian rock music.
Christian rock music is the worst kind of music. Not because it's about God. It just sounds horrible.
To anyone listening,
that too.
Go and look up Billy Connolly. He did a good bit about Christian rock music.
Could it be? Is it any worse than Justin Bieber?
No, he just, in Billy Connolly's words, it's the biggest fucking contradiction on earth, he thought.
Yeah, if God would speak to me, that would probably be a pretty good argument.
Why does that guy get to stand?
He doesn't, though.
That's my question on this one.
Because
why does that one dude get to stand up and everybody else is nailed down?
Because they ran
patriarchy up in this bitch.
Because they ran out of chairs and he drew the short straw.
Oh, jeez.
So does that cure my cancer? No, you're still gonna die.
Bitch, you're gonna die anyway. Oh, come on, they overestimated that crowd. There should be a minimum of, or maximum, sorry, of
10
people.
Well, a very small number. Okay, it could be like a mega church.
Touché.
Funny thing is, like, all the shots of thousands of people, you can tell by the editing how they did it.
You just say, like, a load of people holding beer cans.
Yes. He's going to walk into the venue without a ticket.
And he's going to find her.
Come on, at least slow-mo it to get the maximum cliche out of it.
She's looking way too happy.
Oh, it's not going to be a happy one. That is the fakest smile I've ever seen in my life. She's like, I'm so happy to be here.
She mirrors me wearing a t-shirt saying, I am happy. This is my happy face.
Yes. Could he not have gotten a cabin
Yeah, I
this
was just
time?
going to say that. Yeah.
Fuck you, Mr. Wait Sign.
I may be an atheist. I may be an atheist, but god damn it, do I respect traffic laws.
That's blatantly fake rain, look.
Yeah.
Oh, ominous music.
Of course.
An atheist ran him over, by the way. I believe. I mean, he did hit him.
It's Dean Cain. It's Dean Cain, isn't it? Yes. Pastor Dave is here. How can you tell that?
Magic.
How the fuck?
I felt his spirit energy. It told me what was wrong.
I have X-ray vision.
No, the guy who hit him has
I'm
X-ray
telling you,
vision.
the dude's secretly God.
Oh,
that's reassuring.
Oh.
I'm dying.
Just call me an ambulance.
Dying a painful death. Hey, God brought me here to talk to you while you're dying.
Yeah, there's a time and a place, dude.
It's like, God brought you here in His infinite mercy. You ran me over, arsehole.
Yeah, you're not exactly thinking straight at the moment, so any conversion would probably be the result of your brain not working properly.
Or the fact that he's scared shitless of dying.
Okay,
Yeah.
Any respect I had for Pastor Dave is gone now because
he's gone. This is the
he's exploiting a dead man's final moments to convert him to Christianity and feel good about himself. What the fuck?
He was doing all right, but even now he's seen the light to the path of douchebaggery that everyone's following.
That everyone in this movie is following delighted. A Christian, that person.
Willing
maybe because you didn't
has
have
nothing
any fucking
to
lines.
do with it, you moron. What's in?
Why haven't you sent for help?
To be fair, they did. Like, as soon as they got out of the car, they were like, call the ambulance.
Isn't anyone phoning an ambulance?
Not until he says he accepts Jesus.
Just say no. Ah.
Well, you know,
if I say yes, will you call me an ambulance?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna die surrounded by idiots.
What an asshole. So,
for the love of God, do some first aid.
Do something, at least make him comfortable. That's the sirens. He could have done something to keep him alive a little longer.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure what untrained
priest
priest is going to do.
Pastor Dave is then arrested and charged for manslaughter and is spending the next 5 to 10 years in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Being buggered by a load of interns.
I was paid for 2 particular scenes in this movie, and this is one of them.
Why would they have this in the middle of the concert?
I heard about this particular thing going on at the college, and I'm going to go ahead and make a video about it. Conveniently, is what this movie's about.
One of your professors says God is there. What an arsehole. What's that? He's dead? Oh.
Let's celebrate.
Yeah. But your professor is...
How did you... So...
Because God's honor needed defending? He couldn't do it himself? What? I thought he was omnipotent.
Hey, how the hell did they hear about it?
How would you know? You're a cafeteria worker.
There you
go. Because she didn't hear all this other stuff.
Is it implied that's his new girlfriend now, is it?
I don't know.
It's heavily implied.
No, the fun part? Like, this movie encouraged everybody to go out and text everybody that they knew and say, hey, God's not dead. I didn't get any texts. And I'm happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody just randomly texted me, God's not dead. I'd be like, not yet. I'm about to go kill him now.
Just give me a fucking 5 minutes, will you? Oh, wait, wrong number. Sorry. LOL.
Something like, thanks for the warning.
Wonder when she's gonna get a text saying her boyfriend is dead.
Yeah. Professor.
By the way, your boyfriend was hit over by a pastor. LOL. Wink smiley face. Seriously, somebody tell her already. She should not be happy at this point in time.
What happened to his dad, the angry Japanese dad?
They only paid him for 2 scenes and they shot them at the same time.
Yeah. Or is he still going round in circles in that city in the back of a limo?
Probably.
Once more again, Jeeves.
Oh. Oh, there he is. The car finally stopped somewhere.
Somebody finally arrest him! He just ran over a man.
Look, they're dry as fuck now. That rain stopped pretty quickly.
Because of Jeebus.
Checking someone else's text message.
A dead man's phone.
Kind of unethical, don't you think?
And it's a dead man's phone as well.
Yeah.
But in fairness, I don't think the people know that he's dead yet. Seriously, why is nobody just trying to... The man is dead.
Look at him! He's fucking cracked
up! Yeah, a guy
is dead. He's got a dead man's phone in his
funny.
hand. Somebody just died in front of him. He's like, yeah.
Oh, isn't this irony?
Think about the joy he said there.
I just love on her and she's all happy even though her boyfriend is dead.
Why didn't the black guy text that back saying, sorry, the owner of this phone is dead? Or you better call, something's happened.
Yeah.
This is one of the worst ending numbers ever.
Yeah, and it just goes on and on and on.
Oh, text everyone you know.
Some professor is dead.
So let's see some plot lines that aren't resolved by the end of this movie. No idea what ends up happening with Muslim girl. We assume she hooks up with Christian boy.
Yeah.
But we can't really be certain about that. We don't even know how well that goes.
Yeah.
No clue what ends up happening between Republic of China person and his dad.
Yeah.
Radisson's dead.
His wife is oblivious to the fact.
Yeah, and what's going to happen to Josh's grade? I mean, the professor who's going to grade him is dead.
Yeah. So basically, the whole debate was sort of...
I believe general practice on that is if your professor dies and you pretty much just get an A.
Yeah.
for the semester.
That's interesting.
Sort of like if your roommate commits suicide.
Well, yeah, my supervisor when I was writing my thesis died, and I just had to get another and had to do shit all over again. I mean, how can they know that I passed when I haven't passed?
Yeah, as far as I know, the common practice here as well is they've just handed out to externals.
Yeah.
See, now, like I said before, I was wondering if after the credits, because this is based on a spam email, if they were going to say the student's name was really Albert Einstein or some shit.
You know what? I know what it's going to be. In fairness, given the history of what I've seen of after credit scenes, we're going to see a preview to Avengers 2: Age of Ultron. And it's got to be Ultron looking all badass and shit. In fact, you know what? The Professor is Ultron.
Oh god, this music's so bad.
After the credits get done, they zoom back in on Radisson's face, and like one of his eyes opens up and it glows red.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun. God's dead now, bitch.
And then God's Not Dead 2, it's Radisson and his cyborg atheists roll into town.
God's not dead too. Radisson came back and he's possessed by Satan.
This time it's personal.
God's not dead too. Rise of the Machines. Oh, you know what? It's Radisson accompanied by Cyborg Hitler.
Yeah. How many people made this film? There can't be this many credits.
I bet it's just the same name spanned over and over and over again. Holy crap!
Yeah,
Did I just see Stan Lee?
Well, it doesn't take this many people to make a shitty movie like this.
Yeah.
I beg to differ. Look up at the credits to Batman and Robin.
Good point. But at least that had special effects and shit.
Yeah, and fights and things like that.
Yeah. This was just people talking and saying stupid shit.
Well, in fairness, that Radisson getting hit by a car scene took a lot of people to get right.
Yeah, one guy with After Effects.
Oh god, this is early. This story is fictional. No shit. Any similarity to characters or incidents real? Yeah. If I knew any characters like this in my real life, I don't know any. Even for me, they're too arse-holish.
What? No credit special thanks to God on that one? Poor form, Christians. Poor form.
I mean, I think even if Angry Pumpkin was here, he would call these characters assholes.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. We've made it.
Oh, no after credits
that was just fucking torturous.
That was...
Yeah.
I think what we always do is we go round the panel. Kitch, what did you think of that?
What? There were so many questions left unanswered. What happened to the girl with cancer?
She converted.
But she found Jesus, so everything's fine.
Yeah.
So she found Jesus and then she died of cancer.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't do anything.
Oh god, that was just terrible. Everyone was stupid. Everyone was just either unnecessarily stupid or just like 1920s evil dickish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's filled up my sentiment.
All right, Marty, what do you think of it?
Yeah, I'm gonna second that. Everyone in this movie was a complete asshole.
Yeah, look. Well, it's like we said. Pastor Dave was doing all right up until
until he starts converting a dying person.
And not only is the guy die, it's just the diagnosis of a guy standing who just looks at him and say he's going to die in a few minutes, and then they just walk away.
Yep, and he absolutely shows absolutely no concern about the fact that he was the one responsible for killing him.
Yes.
No, I don't think he was.
No, it was.
Because remember, the car hit him and then drove off.
Yeah. I think it was implied that it was Superman
who
who hit him.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
But I don't care. I mean, the fact that he just sat there and didn't do shit except try to exploit the the fear of a dying man to get him to say he accepts Jesus. I mean, look, he could have done something. I don't know. Call an ambulance. I mean,
he did call for somebody to call an ambulance.
Said, look, is there anyone you want me to call?
Yeah.
Even that
anything to help, but no.
Yeah, there's a million things he could have done.
The guy to accept Jeebus because that's somehow important, and he just exploits the fact that the guy's dying. That is such a dickish move.
Yep. All right, Lundy, I think you've got a lot pent up about this movie.
I think the only people who weren't assholes in this movie were
the people who didn't have any lines.
The one dude who brought the pastors their car.
Yeah.
Because he was just like, hey, here's your car. It's not starting. Well, shit.
He didn't have a chance to be an asshole, though.
Yeah, he didn't really have a chance to be an asshole. And I guess the band weren't technically assholes.
Fair enough.
An argument can be made that they're sitting there being like, so you got cancer, huh? You know, Jesus loves you. Like,
yeah, true.
That's a little suspicious.
And the Arab girl, of course.
Well, the Muslim girl wasn't an asshole.
No,
she
was a victim of horrible circumstances. But yeah, she wasn't.
She was horribly
developed.
She was such an unrealistic character, though. It's just like she's a Muslim, but she wants to praise Jesus because reasons, and we're not going to explain shit.
Yeah. And out of no,
like she's sitting there, like her dad's like, "I will disown you," and she's like, "I don't care. I love Jesus." What? What? The ferocity of her beliefs was not established throughout the entirety of this. Why is this happening right now?
Yeah.
And
they're in an academic set. They're in an academic setting of a fucking college class, and like, it's like they don't even look up the arguments that they're making. Like both sides. Like I can understand the freshmen fucking up some arguments, but fucking Professor Radisson should know better than fucking not only say that Ayn Rand is a great intellectual. I'm not fucking letting that one go. You do not put Ayn Rand on a board with the fucking pre-Socratics.
I wouldn't even put Richard Dawkins on that list.
I wouldn't either. He's not a philosopher.
Exactly. He sucks at philosophy. Even I recognize that. And I'm an armchair philosopher. I'm an interested layman, and I recognize that he's bad at philosophy.
He doesn't even know what God is dead is from, or what it's supposed to symbolize and mean through the context of the writing, and he just kind of like makes up his own bullshit about it. And like, I just feel like the writers didn't do like any research on anything that they were going to do in this movie.
They even get the arguments for gods, they get them wrong as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the arguments in favor of God wrong, got the counter arguments against it wrong,
I
initial
could make a more convincing
wrong.
case than they could. And I wouldn't even have to try. I mean, at least present the arguments like William Lane Craig. You failed to even do that.
Because he
sucks anyway.
Like all the clips.
And I can kind of understand why they didn't do that, because the kid's supposed to be a freshman, so obviously he's not going to have William Lane Craig-esque like experience in fucking creating a presentation. But at least get the right wording.
If you've heard William Lane Craig present Kalam, you are going to present it that way. I mean, come on. Of all the people who have presented that argument, who does it the least bad?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Craig.
Also, they never really establish why this is in any way fucking necessary to even happen in the first place. Like, why is he having this debate in this class? Like, I guess it's because he's just sitting there like, I just don't want to write a lie down. Why not? It's going to be so much better for you in the long run.
And because the professor is a dick.
The professor's a dick. In real life, he would have been fired from like day one if that's how he runs his classes. The Chinese guy, I got huge laughs out of.
Yeah.
Because he is just in fucking wonderment that a debate is going on. Like, oh.
That and, like I say, his dad that just seems to be sitting in the back of a car all day long.
That's his job, is to sit in the back of a
and
car
shout angrily into a phone in kind of a stereotypical manner.
Only time he gets out of the car is at the end of the movie, and then you don't even see what he does.
Yeah.
That was a long day.
Like, that's the end of the day for him, actually.
Hard day's work, that.
I got out of the car, I'm done. Like, and even if we completely put this away from the God debate and how horribly it was presented in this movie, like, the movie on its own, just as a piece of
entertainment,
what's supposed to be art, is pretty fucking shitty.
Yeah.
So many non-established characters, a bunch of plot lines going fucking nowhere. A lot of shit doesn't get resolved by the end, and it's just horrible.
Yeah, it's badly written, it's badly acted, there's some horrific lines at times. The dialogue is just awful. Like, even in the non-debate stuff, like, the dialogue is just, who speaks like that in real life? Okay.
Like I fucking said, who the hell quotes Socrates at fucking dinner time? Nobody. Yeah. Nobody does that.
Well, like I said, someone who wants to sound smart but isn't.
Which wouldn't be a philosophy professor.
True.
All right, shall we wrap it up there, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've ranted plenty now. Yeah. I don't know, what is there? Is there any announcements? Oh, yes, there is, isn't it? We are back on the 23rd, aren't we? We're doing a live ponage then.
Yeah.
We are going to be looking at the Discovery Institute's Darwin's Dilemma.
Oh, why?
And apart.
Oh, by the way, I should also point out something before somebody jumps on this, if they're actually listening to the recording. That quote that he made from Socrates, that's not Socrates' quote.
All right.
That's actually a quote from Hippocrates.
Okay.
So, didn't even get the right philosopher down.
And apart from that, I can just say we're working on the new format of the show. There's lots being planned right now. I think we're all kind of busy trying to figure out. I think we've got some good ideas coming up, but there's going to be a pilot episode of the show released at the end of the month, so there's all that good stuff to look forward to.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And if you guys have got anything to say, you can say it now.
This movie sucked. Yeah. Everyone involved with it sucked. I hate them all.
Yeah, this was shit.
And I suppose, Marty, because whenever you're on, everyone always asks when's your next video out. So when is your next video out?
Hopefully next week.
All right.
Maybe this weekend. I'll get some work done this weekend, but got a new job starting next week, so I'll see what I can do. But I'm gonna try to have a video out next week.
All right. And Lundy, do you have any announcements?
Aside from the fact that in the reboot of the Trolling with Logic show, I'm going to be doing my own particular sort of intro to philosophy sections so that people can look forward to. Just some basic stuff, because if you learn all your philosophy from from YouTube commentary
or from this movie,
or from this movie, you're gonna come out with a really bad understanding of how things work.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be pretty useful for a lot of people.
Yep. So listen to Lundy. It's better than Professor Radisson, isn't it?
Fuck that better.
I'm better than that guy.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back very soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.